Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's Laura T. at Dream Deals 123 on eBay, and I'm the Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube. Going live. Still getting used to it. Well, I made $36 overnight. Let's break it down and see how much is profit. Now, I'm not going to lie, sales are way down, but I've gone from over 2,000 listings to about 200 listings, which I am quickly getting those listings up there. I had about 130 last week. And let me do the solds, and then I'm going to show you my new inventory system that's still in the beginning, but it's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. All right, I sold these Women Within. Let's see. Just a second, trying to pull up the description so I can read all the keywords and things like I used to do. I know everything is very different from where it was when I started out this saying I was going to follow every day of the year, but life happened and things changed. I'm still trying to do it a little bit, but it's certainly not my daily sales, which I'm realizing were not that bad. Now that I'm not me. Anyways, it's to be expected. It's all for the good. Okay, Women Within size 3X, 2X pants, elastic waist, knit burgundy pull-on pockets. And I sold those for $8 plus $6 shipping. And I paid $3, I made $4 on those. And then I sold these. This is a t-shirt that I already wrapped up because I sold it once on auction. They didn't pay for like weeks and weeks. So I put it up again. It's just one of those. It's the vintage Alaska Eagle Wolf Bear Moose Native Outdoor t-shirt, men's large. I don't know if you can. It's just one of those kind of funky animal t-shirts. And that sold for $5 plus $7 shipping, so $12. I paid $1 and I made $5 for that. And then I sold this very cool brooch. And this is vintage brooch, bar pin, Egyptian pharaohs, heads, designs, gold tone. And this just sold for $5 plus $5 shipping. It was free. I made $4 on that. So I made 36 gross and 13 net. Seems like a pattern is I'm making now with my running all these big sales and running auctions, I'm making about 33% margins versus 50%. And my sales themselves are way, way down. So I'm making, 33% of $36 instead of 50% of $300. So it's, I've made 13,540 gross this year and 15,688 net. And I thought I'd kind of keep track of how many listings I have. So it's August 30th, and I now have 201 listings, down a couple of weeks ago from 2,200 listings. So, of course, my sales are going to go down. Of course they are. But I'm kind of happy because I seem to still be having some steady sales and watches and things like that. I think everything I have is just very basic bread and butter. And then some of the items I'll be honest, I'm just trying to move things fast and, but I'm not taking every single offer, but I'm taking pretty low offers. After seeing what the reaction was by putting lots of things at $4.99 on auction and not getting any interest, just wondering, I got rid of a lot of stuff and just want to move things along and start focusing on higher quality, higher sell-through, and higher margins. So what else did I have to say? Yeah, so let me show you Oh, I wanted to say just another kind of fun story. My husband works for the government, and every so often, he's worked about 22 years, and every few years or so, he will get a bonus, a cash bonus sometimes. Sometimes it's a day off award, something like that. Well, sales have been slow, as you can tell, and last week or a few days ago, I never really think about this bonus or anything, but I remember thinking, sure would be nice if he got a bonus. And then he came home from work and he said, "Hey, I got a bonus." So that was really nice. Was that, a premonition maybe? I wonder what that. I don't know. Love it when that happens. Okay, I want to show you guys my new inventory system. Now, this isn't the exact way it's going to be. What a message is coming. But it's pretty close. I'm going to have one shelf. It's going to be a metal shelf, not the ones I have here. And this metal shelf can hold 3 boxes, 3 of these banker boxes per shelf, and there's 5 shelves. So I'm going to have 15 boxes. And what I'm doing is, like, here you can see, there's box 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then over here 9, 10, and it's going to go all the way to 15. And then every box, like this is, first of all, I like the weight of these. They're easy for me to carry, and that's really important. I'm figuring out I had really heavy stuff, and after a day of lifting things and grabbing inventory and doing much more than I needed to, because I could never find anything, so I'm saying, okay, I've got sweaters, and my inventory system before was like sweaters, medium, small, large. So, but I had so many sweaters, I'd have like 3 heavy bins of large sweaters, and I had nothing more than just that. I was thinking, just look in there and grab the sweater, but it was complicated because I'd have many bins and couldn't find them. So now I'm not even putting on my SKU. I'm just putting everything I started with box 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as many as I could fit in there. Box 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth. So every bag has a number. And then when I put the SKU in, I just put the number, not the box, because, well, what I'm doing is when I sell something, I keep the bag and I just refill it and reuse the SKU. Some people don't do it that way, but I think that will work pretty good for me, and it seems to be already. So, but occasionally I might go and take something from 2 and put more things in box 1, like say when all the big sweaters sell, I'm going to have more room in all those sweater boxes. So instead of just so that's why I'm not putting in the SKU box 2, number 8, because it might someday be box 1, number 8. And if I just have them in order, it might not be that I know exactly what box to go in, but if I'm thinking I got 8 to 10, I can find the close one, like 30, and say, okay, 35 is right next to it, if that makes sense. It's been working really good so far. Gosh, compared to what I had before, it's like heaven sent. I know where everything is. I still couldn't find something the other day, though. I am sure I had that horny toad top, and can't find it anywhere. I've gone from top rated to above standard because of all of this confusion, I guess, or whatever. And I am this close to going below standard. If I have, I think, one more mishap, I'm going to be in trouble, 1 or 2 more. But everything is organized and I know where everything is now. I am like 99.9% sure that I know where everything is. I thought I knew where that top was yesterday, but I didn't. What else? Yeah, so I'm very happy with the inventory system, and I'll have 15 boxes with about 10 items. So let's say, or 10, 10 to 20, 11, maybe about 200 items in boxes. And then I have this big filing cabinet that I was going to get rid of, but it was really cool. It was a kind of a vintage one with 4 huge drawers that have lots of space in them, but I don't need it for files anymore. And I couldn't give it away because people don't do files anymore. Everything's online. So I might, and it looked like there was one place in the dining room where I'm going to be doing my eBay that it could fit very easily. And that might be something that I use for additional storage. And I'm going to probably have to have something for hanging some of the dresses because not all of them I think are suitable to go into baggies, but I might just put them in baggies. I mean, I put them in baggies to ship them, right? So anyways, everything's going well. I just came back from the dentist. I got my crown put on. I really like this dentist. That's about the only thing I'm going to miss when I leave here. And my house. My house is very nice. And my office and everything. And the space. I mean, I'll be honest. I was thinking about it. We're going to be tight as a family, too, because my husband's retiring. So that means he's going to be around all the time, which is not a bad thing, but it's going to be... we're going from 3 floors where he's usually on the middle floor watching his soccer or doing whatever it is he's doing up there, folding clothes, taking care of his stuff. But he's also always been working. So I imagine that the things he's going to be doing are going to be quite different. And I usually am in the basement, and my daughter has the top floor. Now we're all going to be on the same floor, smaller kitchen. But it is kind of nice because it's like, well, if I'm in the dining room doing eBay, I'm going to be on the same side as everybody else. So we're going to have to be patient with each other and everything. Luckily, we all love each other and get along pretty good. So I think it should be fine. And we're all excited. We all realize the sacrifice we're making of room is offset by living in the lake house and being nearby to everybody else. So, been watching The Witcher, been enjoying that. I don't follow it very well. I don't know what exactly is going on, but they have some pretty good character development, and that's what I like, especially the Bard. The Bard reminds me of a character in a book that I've thought of writing about a court jester who is involved with all the intrigues of court. I don't know if I'll ever write it, but you know what? The thought of sitting out by the lake in a comfortable chair with a cup of tea and writing my novel and or my memoirs or whatever, or just reading books out there. I also want to do more bird watching. I like bird watching quite a bit. There's a lot of things that we have planned. Travel, all kinds of fun stuff. So it's going to be not just eBay. Look at me with my hair down. Talk about changes. My hair used to be so different. Did anybody else's hair change as I got older? It was long and brown and straight. It didn't have all this kind of frizziness and dryness. Anyway, it's fine. So things are going to change, and I'm excited though for the changes. I think they're all really good changes, and it's good to change. It's good to change. So and grow and follow your dreams. And I hope you all are, and I hope things are going well. Yeah, if you're just started following me, this is not the normal, and hopefully it will not be like the new normal of sales. I'm just don't have a lot listed right now. I had about 10 times as many. So let's see, if I had 10 times as much sales today, I would have made 130 profit instead of 13. So I guess that's one way of looking at it. But it doesn't mean that if I had 10 times, I would still have made all the sales, because that's the thing I'm dealing with, is that I had a lot of items, but I wasn't making a lot of sales. I mean, I guess I was making pretty good sales, but yeah. So, anyways, all right. I will see you in the next one.